could you just give us an overall assessment of the size and the capacity of the two different sides in Iraq and Syria?
Yeah, an incredibly important development. This is a first and major offensive to try to take back Raqqa, although the spokesperson for the U.S.-led coalition said this is just to try to put plenty of pressure on Raqqa and not just not to take the city back, but to put plenty of pressure on it. But this is on the Syrian side. At the same time, on the Iraqi side, the Iraqi government has made it clear that they are going to take back the city of Fallujah, a very important city in Iraq, a major Sunni city, and sort of if Raqqa is the de facto capital of the Islamic State of ISIS in Syria, Fallujah, for all practical purposes, is the most important Sunni heartland city in Iraq. So we'll see how this is going to play out. On the Syrian side, however, the very fact that about 25,000 out of 30,000 fighters are Kurdish and have links to the YPG and YPG has links to the Turkey's Kurdish People's Workers' Party has made a NATO ally, Turkey, very unhappy. But the U.S. has been and will provide major air support and has taken a lot of air assets to the area to provide air support for this offensive in Raqqa against the Islamic State.
I think you've kind of answered my next question. If the Turks and the Kurds have some sort of connection, that surely means the Kurds are acting independently of Bashar al-Assad. How significant is that it's the Kurds fighting Islamic State without Bashar al-Assad, if I'm correct in this assessment?
In this offensive, the United States is very clear not to aid or not to turn into the de facto air force of Assad. That's very clear. The United States has been very clear about its objections to Assad's presence and also to the way Assad has been fighting, and also the very fact that the United States would like to see Assad back at a negotiating table and eventually gone, so Syria can start a transition into peace. Now, the relationship between the Kurds in Hasaka, northeastern Syria, and the Kurds in provinces such as Raqqa or other northern and northeastern provinces of Syria and the government of Assad has been a very mixed and conflicting relationship. At times, the two sides have supported each other, fighting the Islamic State or the Al-Nusra Front, which is an al-Qaeda-linked organization. And at times, the Kurds and the government have fought one another. What's clear is that the Kurds at this point would like to sort of assert more regional autonomy to get probably what their Iraqi brethren, their Kurdish brethren in Iraq have sort of a regional autonomous region. On the other hand, at times when they have a mutual enemy, which is in most cases either ISIS or other radical Islamist groups, they have fought alongside the government. But in this particular offensive, the Syrian military is not directly involved. Now, they might be given the sort of the heads up to stay out of the way, but they're definitely not in the planning, operation, and carrying out of this offensive to put pressure on Raqqa and perhaps take back Raqqa.
Arash Aramesh, we appreciate your time, sir. Thank you.